swearing to me when they swearing to God they won't wake up tomorrow. Angels will follow, speak death from my lips, and I promise you this, you will lay in a coffin. Dominion over this outer realm, mojo powder like Austin. Starbucks with K. Michelle in a
What's said in Science for the Conscious Mind. Okay, so y'all seen the intro, you seen the topic of discussion, 5 signs to tell if you're psychic. Now don't be getting on the post, commenting, capping and shit when you know that these signs have not happened to you, because real folks, they understand, man. Realize. And only Science for the Conscious Minds will understand what I just said. Let's get into the video. Alright, as you see, sign number 1, knowing things without knowing how you know them. Man, look, I go through this one daily, and a lot of people who's operating on their third eye and crown chakra goes through this daily. Like, a lot of shit was seem like deja vu to you, like you done lived this before. Well, technically you have, but that's later on in the video. But you know, you just innately knowing things. Like I told you in a lot of my posts, like a lot of this stuff I do read up on and research and shit like that, but majority of this stuff I literally just meditate, go to work, let my mind process on what I just meditated and download, and then I upload a video to y'all. And just knowing things, like, just it's hard to explain, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just one sign that you know that you psychic and shit like that. Like, it's really hard to explain. But next slide. Okay. Your dreams become real life. Now here's the deja vu part. A lot of y'all done had dreams before. Like dreams, whether it was like childhood or teenage or young adulthood or even now. Y'all done had dreams, and then probably like the next day, if not that same day, you looking like, what the fuck? And everybody like, what the hell wrong with you? Like, damn, bro, I feel like I done did this shit before, man. Like we was here at this exact moment. You did that. Whoop. Deja vu. You done already dreamed about that, or you done already lived that experience. Hey, this spiritual shit, it should get deep. I love it. If you're passionate about it. But, you know, or for those who've dreamed about either finances or relationships or whatever you've dreamed about. Or it could be a nightmare that you dreamed about, and that nightmare actually came true and shit like that. Like, man, hey, that's another one. But a lot of daydreamers have this also, when they just be zoned out and shit like that. In their mind, they're processing different outcomes and possibilities and different versions of the future and alternate and parallel thoughts and all type of shit. That shit is, man, that shit go deep, man. That's why they call it, they call it psychology. Psych is the root word. Psych deals with your mental, deals with your energy, and it deals with your spirit. What happens on the inside manifests to the outside and physical. Keep up. Let's go to the next slide. Very active imagination. A lot of kids have this. If you pay attention to your children, their imagination is really them in a whole nother dimension, like a whole nother realm, seeing things that you cannot see because you let your childhood die. You let this cruel world get to you, kill off your childhood. Now you became a robot ass adult who just work, ignoring all the nature and spirituality and all the silver linings and blessings and everything that goes around and all that. An active imagination helps you a lot, especially when kids be like, man, what you want to do when you grow up? And they tell you what they want to do. That child can actually achieve that. But adults are so damn low vibrational that they be like, well, you got to be realistic, or you got to have a plan B, whoop, instead of pouring all that energy into their child's active imagination to make that imagination, that dream, manifest. You are the first line of defense and offense. You are the point guard to your child's dream. Can you be a team player? But active imaginations, a lot of wealthy people have active imaginations. They seen the dream, they seen the goal, they visualized it, and they did it. You gotta have one thing about being wealthy, you gotta have an active imagination. You gotta have that. If you don't have an active imagination, if the child inside you is dead, then hey, I don't know what to tell you. But active imagination, that's another one. Next slide. All right, so now you've seen the last slide. Not the one I just posted, but the active imagination one. Okay, the active imagination one leads into this. Traditional meditation is hard for you. If you're like me, traditional meditation is a little hard, which I don't mind a little challenge, you know what I'm saying? But there's alternative ways to meditate, which I'm about to tell you right now. But traditional meditation is hard because your mind, you have an active imagination. Your mind is always running. Even when you're in REM sleep, rapid eye movement, your mind is still going. Your mind has to still go in order for you to have rapid eye movement. Rapid eye movement is what pretty much create the dreams and all that type of shit like that. When you sleep, that helps you venture off and astral project into another realm, and your eyes is moving because your eyes is seeing everything that you're seeing in the astral realm. Now, alternative ways for meditation is you don't always have to meditate in the morning. You can meditate at night before you go to bed. See, the thing about meditation is peace be still. Peace be still. So when you climb into the bed and you getting ready to be still for the night and go to sleep, you can cut on some meditation frequencies and have that playing all through the night, because they have some that's like 8 hours long, 6 hours long. I normally pick the 8 hours because I sleep for 8 hours. So I cut that on, I lay down in the bed still, close my eyes, and I just, you know what I'm saying, just fade out type shit. And it's meditating. And even when you sleep, your subconscious is programming the frequencies that you want to put out. So in a way, your spirit is still activating, it's still vibrating, it's still lifting and shit like that. Like your physical body sleep, but your spirit is pure energy. That thing stay up. It stay up. So you gotta feed it even when it's sleep. So you get that. You can meditate in the shower. Some people water relaxes them. So when you hop in the shower and you let the water run after you done wash your ass and shit like that, you let the water run. You can just sit there and just let the water run on you. Meditate. Peace be still. Woo, woo, woo. You could do all that. There's all kind of ways to meditate. But you know, I'm just dropping topics and shit like that, getting y'all ready for March, because we digging deep into this spiritual shit. But next slide. This slide, my empaths. Empath people are most definitely psychic. Y'all are, that's why I saved this slide for last, but we are most definitely psychic. And that tells it all. When you can walk into a room and you can just feel the tension, or you can feel the happiness, or you can feel the sadness before you even come in contact with the person. Like, and some of us are so in tune with being empaths that we can walk in a room and feel the tension. We can follow the energy all the way to the person who feels like that. It's like we're being drawn to it, because empaths are also healers. You know what I'm saying? You have to feel somebody's pain, or you have to feel somebody's happiness in order to reciprocate the advice or the energy or the inspiration that they need at that time to uplift them. Empaths, very psychic, man. I'm telling you, that shit's deep. Like, it's like, in everybody's relationship, everybody's dating at least one empath in a relationship. It might be the man or it might be the woman, but you can walk in and you can just feel the vibe on your significant other, like something's up. Or you ain't even got to be around them. Your ass can be at work miles away and they could be miles away, but you can be like, you doing your work and you stop, like, you pick up your phone. Hey, babe, you all right? Yeah, I'm okay. Why you say that? I don't know. I just got a feeling, just got a vibe. You know what I'm saying? You sure you all right? And then eventually they'll tell you, because you knew something was up. See, another thing why that is, empaths, you have to be careful of who you dating too, because when you create that soul tie, you're connecting your energy. Like, they didn't come up with this USB connection for a reason. That's how energy is. especially when you having sex. What do you do with a USB port? You stick it in the hole and you get the information and you transfer information and energy and all that other electrical shit that's going on in the computer. Same thing when you're having sex. You insert the USB into the drive, and now you guys are mixing information and energy and whoop and all that type of shit. Like, that shit, hey, they created this matrix, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, we in a simulation, but you can be a glitch in a simulation. And a lot of us star seeds and star childs and spiritual beings, we are glitches in the matrix and shit like that. And we know how to, because you gotta think, the matrix and energy, all that is power. So you already born with power and all that shit, but that's a later video for March. Stay tuned. But empaths, y'all go through this shit a lot. I know it's draining sometimes, but hey, you was born with these powers. See, this is why I'm saying, like, we was already innately born with powers. A lot of y'all thinking X-Men, you gonna see the fireball and the blast and all the extra. Man, come on, man. Just be. Now, that's when your child side is too fucking wild and your active imagination is too wild. You still gotta come back to reality, nigga. You can't see air, but you know it's there. So you got powers, you just don't know it's there. And we tap into that shit every day unknowingly. Some of us do it knowingly. Some of us do it unknowingly. But that's what it is. But these topics, this lets you know if you're a psychic. I hope you got something from it. Science for the Conscious Mind. Y'all check out the Shopify store, New Black Wall Street, newblackwallstreet.org, nubblackwallstreet.org. You know what I'm saying? Check out the YouTube channel, Science for the Conscious Mind. I'll be dropping this. I'm going to start dropping all my content on my YouTube channel and not on my Facebook. So if y'all want to catch the new content in the future, y'all got to go to the YouTube channel. Just run them views up. Just run them subscribers up. Let's get it, man. Hey, this is your hood teacher teaching y'all hood spirituality. Just rise, man.
Straight up, I got strong. Bless the child who hold his own. B-O-N, big old nigga. Talk to me, you watch your tone. Pockets was out of pocket, but nowadays I've been clocking.